Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh.
Welcome, Stan. I'm sure. We're about what, a half hour early?
We are a half hour early.
Half hour early
We
than
are.
normal time. Hopefully some notifications will go out. A couple more people will be popping in.
Yeah.
I
forgot to change the time.
And it's a holiday weekend.
I forgot to change the time.
And happy 4th of July.
Early.
I know it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Happy 4th of July for all of our American friends out there.
It's tomorrow.
We have Jaffy on tonight.
I'm excited. We love Jaffy. Love Jaffy. We got to meet Jaffy last. I'm not going to say last Tinley because the last Tinley was spring, but last fall Tinley.
Yep, we got to meet Jaffy.
And
Jaffy shocked the shit out of us because we were standing in the aisle and we looked down the aisle and we were like, holy shit, look, there's Jaffy right there.
Yeah, he's super tall.
And he comes walking towards us and we're like, hey, Jaffy, I'm Jeff with Celtic Balls. And he looks at me and he goes, I know who you are. I was like, oh, okay.
He knew who we were. He's super tall.
He is super tall.
He's super tall.
Yeah, and we get to talk to him tonight.
We
get
to talk to him.
To hear about some of his breeding plans guy. And
super sweet guy. Yeah.
So who else? I saw Kevin, Forest Pythons is in.
We got to meet Kevin over the weekend.
We did. We got to meet Kevin. We just came back from Pennsylvania and New York.
We got to stay with our brother.
Yep. So Holly with Texoma, our sponsor, she's in the backstage right now. She came up from Oklahoma. We drove out Thursday.
And
got to Jeremy's Warful's Morphs on Friday.
We got to stay with our brother and his beautiful wife, Kara, and they were so gracious and let us stay in their home. Dom, God bless you. Let us have his room.
Yeah. We had a wonderful time. Great turnout for the barbecue.
God. So much fun.
Yeah, got to meet a lot of folks there. Again, we met Kevin. Kevin's funny ass dude. He had me cracking up. Yeah. We played cornhole and listened to some music. Adam with Proper Royals and old man Phil Snyder, who I always thought was an old man, and come to find out he's only like 30 years old.
Super young, handsome guy.
Yeah.
Like young enough to be our kid.
Yeah, they performed for us, played some music.
Young guy.
Nicole with Lady Tiss showed up, her and her husband.
That's my sis.
TJ and Greg with Rippin' Reptiles were there. Chris with BNS, him and his family. Nathan with Infinite Possible Pythons was there.
With his family. Yeah. Charlie, Reagan Renee's, and his family.
Yeah. And we
met so many.
Danny with DTMG. And we had Chad with Richie's Recessives. He showed up.
So many fun people. The promoters from Gettysburg with
Joe and his wife.
Delicious Jello and watermelon.
Yeah, and we had Dawn with Uptown Exotic showed up. Again, Adam with Proper Royals was there. God, there was like 60 people.
If we missed somebody, pipe up because I don't want to miss anybody. We
did. Paul. Oh, we met Paul.
Matt with the delicious bacon. Drop Time, Eric and Courtney, our brother and sister from Drop Time, and their beautiful kids that I love so much that I would take home with me.
Yeah. But we'll roll through some pictures here in a little bit.
We will, but we need to bring out Jaffy.
We need to bring out Jaffy. That is why we are here tonight. Is Jaffy?
We're here.
Welcome, Jaffy.
Thank you.
So, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good. You know, it's actually funny. You guys weren't the only ones to say like, "Oh, you're this tall." Like, it was weird. Like, I got it for me, I was confused because I was laughing afterwards. Like, I don't know why everybody thinks I'm small. So
super tall. Dawn.
Dawn's in.
Dawn is in. Oh my God, I got to meet Dawn.
Yeah,
that was super fun.
Nice guy, sweet guy. Yeah, and I don't know if you remember, but it hit us so special there at Tinley when we got to meet you for the first time.
Oh no, it was definitely amazing. Like, you know, it's because like the way I look at it is like we always talk on the internet, right? So when you see in person, it's like, whoa, like, you know, it's almost like, it's like, holy shit, like finally, like all these months and, you know, XYZ years or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So it definitely, it's almost like I've known you guys for so long. That's what it's like. That's how it felt. So including with everybody else, you know. But the one part, it was just like, oh, you're so tall. I was like, yeah, I guess. Like, I just, but it's funny.
But it was so funny because I mean I could close my eyes and I could picture it exactly how it went down. So we're standing in this aisleway and you were probably 20, 30 feet away from us.
Yeah,
you were talking to someone else,
and we were talking to Austin.
And Austin was there. I don't know if anybody knows Austin, but so you and this guy named Austin are friends.
Some dude named Austin.
And so Austin was there and we were talking to him, and it's like it was like starstruck. I saw you down like in this beam of light down there, and I was like, I push Austin to the side, and I'm like, get out of my way. That is Jaffy down there.
Jaffy.
And that's who I really want to talk to.
Yeah. No, I remember it.
It was like Baywatch. You start running up to me like in slow motion, like Pamela Anderson.
Oh, there's my sister Ashley.
I remember it was fun. That was probably like that whole trip itself was probably not even probably. It was the most amazing time I've ever had in terms of a reptile event or just in period. Like, of course, breeding reptiles, hitting your odds and stuff like that is amazing. But that expo was something special. And from then on, I'm like, yeah, I'm coming every single year, or I'm gonna try to come every single year.
Oh, we hope so because we had such a blast with y'all. And Don, yes, I've got pictures of. We're gonna say it was Juicy's hand on your chest because I'm pretty sure there was some feeling going on there.
But I think Juicy did come out. Juicy was just not in costume.
Just a little bit right there.
But when Don showed up, I mean, Juicy automatically came out.
Don's handsome. Don's handsome. I gotta say. I got pictures with Don.
Yeah. So Jaffy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Everybody knows who the fuck you are. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I will. So I'm Jaffy from Jaffy Exotics. I'm in Canada, more specifically Toronto, Ontario. So I'm like maybe 20, 30 minutes from Billy. So, and of course, as you guys mentioned, I'm close friends with Austin, Elias, and Billy. So people thought I worked there, but I never did. I just, because it's so close, it's almost like, when I'm bored or something like that, I just go there. And I'm in construction, so sometimes when there's no work, I would just go there and help out. Mm-hmm. And so that's how, and I met Austin and then eventually Billy before I got back into ball pythons.
Okay.
So in theory, they definitely kicked my my addiction back up again. So I went there, and like I said before, I was in ball pythons. I've never seen a clown, a dreamsicle, some of these simple combos I've never seen before. So when I went there, I was losing my shit. I was like, holy shit, that's so cool. Like, holy shit. And then Austin's like, oh, here's a clown. I'm like, oh, that's a clown. Like, this is all different. For me, I've never seen, like, the most I think we've ever seen back in the day was a hypo. And hypo now is almost like you give it away. So that's to show you how long ago it was. And I'm young, so it's not like I've been in it since I was like 5 years old or anything. But back then, it's such a big difference in terms of time frame. But yeah, so I got back into it 2021, I think it was. And ever since then, I've just been hooked.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. So how many snakes do you have now then?
Believe it or not, I actually probably have, along with babies now coming, it's maybe just about 50, maybe.
Okay. So you went pretty heavy with your collection right out of the gate again.
Yeah. But majority of that actually is baby. So I got, in terms of like adults, I think it is 18 or 19 adults / some adults, and then the rest are babies.
Now, so last year was your first breeding season since you've been back into it, correct?
Yeah. Exactly.
And what did you hit last year?
So last year I was lucky enough to hit Hurricane Batman, Spot Nose Fire, Hurricane Clown. I hit a couple other Hurricane Het combos for Clown. I hit a Enchi, like stuff like that. This season was the year I'm really hoping to smash it, and so far we hit some good stuff. And then I also got, you know how it goes with the odds and stuff like that. So
right. Now you hit an ultra metal clown this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I can actually show you guys her right now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my prized possession right now, as you guys can imagine, because
which it should be.
Yeah. So
Bobby, thank you for stopping in. Tammy, thank you. Kike, thank you. I saw Ken. Ken, we got to meet you this weekend too. It was awesome to meet you.
Let me set up my computer.
Okay. Oh, am I missing anybody else?
The green tree in there somewhere. But so this girl, so what happened was, before I show you guys her, so what happened was I have a Enchi double het Ultima Pied, and I also have a Ultima Pied male. I can show you him first, just to show you that he's in shed, but I'll still show you guys. So he is a Ultima Pied.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but he's in shed. You guys can see.
He's so gorgeous in shed.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why the light looks like it's blowing it out there. There it is.
Wow.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yes, you can see his eyes are pretty blue.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty blue.
Yeah. So I picked him up from Europe, and ideally I was trying to, let me put him back. Ideally I was trying to pair him up to my Enchi double het. So that Enchi double het, I thought was breeding him, but I guess she wasn't. So what happened was, I told Austin, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, and it's weird because he's a proven breeder now, because he bred my one female, and I would show you guys that clutch, but I've been bugging them. But he bred the one female, but he never wanted to breed any other female. So I found that weird. And, for me, I'm used to seeing, if a male breeds her, he'll breed her. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't matter. But this male would only want to breed the one. It just so happened to be the Pastel Leopard Ultramel 66 het clown female, which she ended up proving. So definitely stay tuned for that update pic on my Instagram. And he only wanted her. So what happened was, I told Austin, like, what do you think? This and that. He said, well, bring her to me. I'll breed it. So I gave him my Enchi double het, and he used his Blade Ultima Clown. And so in that clutch, we hit 6 eggs, and that was also my first slug I've ever got. So I gave that slug to Austin. So technically,
did you?
I don't have no slugs technically, but in that clutch, we hit 6 eggs. We hit 3 Ultima Clowns.
Hey, Kevin.
And then we hit, so this girl was one of them.
Oh my God.
I don't know why the lighting is crazy. Like, okay, there.
That is crazy.
Gorgeous.
So you guys can see her colors, like the blushing here, the blushing all the way down, and then there's one little orange spot right here.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, so we believe this to be a Blade Ultima Clown.
Okay.
Even if it's just an Ultima Clown, I'm happy, because
yes.
Oh yeah.
So this is a female we hit, and in that clutch we crushed it. So it was a Blade Ultima Clown to Blade Ultima Clown to an Enchi double het. We hit a Blade Enchi Ultima Clown, which Austin kept, female. We hit this girl, and then we hit another Blade Ultima Clown male, which Austin kept. Because it's a split, he gets to choose first, then I choose, then he chooses. So we did that, and we crushed it. Like, and I also hit this girl, but this girl is sold. So, but you can see what Angie and Blade. Ever since these guys hatched out, they've been super food aggressive. So I love that. So this is a Angie Blade Ultra.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely see the itchy in it.
Gorgeous. Yep. Look at the baby.
So you guys can see how blushed out she is.
Oh. She's gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. And then 100% het clown.
100% het clown. So she's going to her new home, I think in August or so. So definitely a powerhouse female. And yeah, it's just been, so far, it's been amazing. Like the Ultima Clown, as you guys know, I've been super heavy in it. Ultima, period, I've been super heavy in it. So to hit that was very, very rewarding, because it was like a 2-year process. Because when I first got in, I jumped into the Ultima Pied stuff, and that was because I couldn't find Ultima Clown stuff. So
and now you're making them.
Exactly. So definitely, and next season should be even crazier because I'm shooting for Ultima Clown Pied. So we're definitely gonna see how that goes.
Yeah. And then use Ultra Clown Pieds.
Yeah. So I picked up a leopard pie double het Ultima Clown male.
Oh.
And then I also picked up a triple het female that she technically should be ready to breed now.
Okay.
But because of the import process, it's just been a little slow. So I gotta wait to import her.
Okay.
Yeah. D-Rod, thank you for joining. And I think that's why we had such a good connection right off the bat.
Yeah.
When we first started, watching your videos and seeing you in the chats, it's because of the Ultra Bell project.
Yeah.
We don't work it as heavy as you.
Yeah.
But we do work it. Last year it was het years. It was nothing but hets.
Yeah.
I don't think we did anything with. Well, we tried to do Ultramel Black Pastel this year. The female never went. So we didn't get anything Ultramel this year. Next year, we'll hit it a little heavier and try to get some more stuff into it.
Yeah.
I would love to get that clown into it. That is amazing.
Yeah, I actually hit some I wish I could show. Maybe let me see if I can. Here, you know what? I'll show you guys. I haven't showed no one pretty much, but I'll show it on here.
Yay! Debut.
Yes.
So I did, like I was saying, I did an
really good, D-Rod.
Ultima Clown. I bred a pastel leopard Ultima 66 het clown, and she ended up proving. So you can already imagine what I hit. Let me just. So 5 eggs, first time female. We didn't do crazy on the odds, but I'll take it. So here we got, you guys can see they have their little baby sheen to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that's a female. It's better if I cover the light. That's a female Ultramel het clown.
Oh.
Beautiful.
And all these are holdbacks?
No, these will be available.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's an Ultramel het clown.
So you're coming to Tinley again this year?
Yeah, this year I'm coming, yeah.
So you can sneak it in your pocket across the border?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
We'll save on shipping. How's that?
Yeah. This one is a pastel Ultramel.
Oh wow!
Oh, look at that
clown male.
It really didn't take away from the color, other than the head stamp.
Just the head stamp.
Washing out.
Pastel in Ultramel looks amazing.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
So that one's a pastel Ultramel male het clown. We hit. So this one is a pastel leopard Ultramel het clown male.
Oh yeah.
So this one is a real nice looking one, but the brother to this, you'll see it looks crazy.
Now, does that have leopard in it?
Yeah, so pastel leopard Ultramel het clown.
Okay. I didn't hear you say leopard earlier.
But it almost has
Sorry about that.
a tick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Look at the.
Yeah. So that one's a pastel leopard ultra het clown male. Look at the head blushing.
Oh God, that's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. And then this one, same combo, but this one looks insane.
Ooh.
Wow.
This one is super dark. And look at that pattern. Almost looks hurricane.
Now this one didn't have inchy in it?
No. This is a pastel leopard ultra het clown to an ultra clown.
Wow.
Just the different patterning. I mean, you're right.
And this one is super dark. Like you can see, you don't like. If someone told me it was monarch, I would have said no. I don't believe it.
Chocolatey looking.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the head. The blushing goes into the. Oh, I got confused in my hands.
Like a dark toffee.
All the way back into the neck.
Mm-hmm.
You see it right there.
Yep.
So the blushing goes right, and then the crown jewel.
Oh, it gets better than that.
So we hit this.
Oh my gosh. So you got a leopard ultramel clown.
So a pastel leopard ultramel clown. Let me just open them.
Wow. Hey, Clint.
He's hiding his head.
So are you going spot nose next into it?
Honestly, I think if I like, here it is, there.
Jeez.
That's gorgeous.
And this hasn't shed out yet, so it's gonna pop when he.
Really gonna pop.
Yeah.
Second year back into it, and this is what you're producing.
Yeah.
I mean, don't act like whatever. Yeah. Really? 2 years back into it, this is what you're producing.
That's exciting. I mean,
So
absolutely.
here's his head. There it is.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't posted them up on Instagram or anything yet. Not even the YouTube video.
Okay, you guys, you hear that? You're getting the first glimpse.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here.
So look at the side.
That is crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah. So he is a male. I'm really fighting like whether I should keep him or post him up.
Well, I don't know. You can put that one in your pocket too.
Yeah. Because I have the dad, which is an ultramel clown. It's like, and I don't know. We'll see. Worst case, I put them up. If they sell, they sell. They don't. Because you can't go wrong with too many males. I mean, having an extra male.
And trying to have an exclusive.
That's right.
That was a male. Not sadly, but that was a male.
Wow.
That was the second ultramel clown I have in my collection. So we'll see. It depends.
Jeez.
Wow, that is gorgeous. I loved every single one of them.
What a tough decision.
I know.
Do I hold it back? Do I get rid of it? That is a tough decision.
I would want to keep all of them. I don't want to get rid of any of them.
So this is, I think D-Rod said he wanted to see that. So this is
the
Hurricane Batman. She's deep inside. You can see she looks milky, but
yeah,
this girl's a savage. Like when it comes to you can see her. Look how big she is.
She's gorgeous too.
Yeah. So look.
Now she'll be pairing next year for you.
We'll see. she was actually born October.
Was she really?
Was she really?
Yeah. So she eats like real good. So we'll see. Worst case, she can go next, not next season, but I guess the year after.
Following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
how important it is for you to have friends like Austin and have Billy, in your backyard.
Yeah, like I said, right? To have them beside you or even one phone call away, it means a lot, because a lot of the stuff I was buying, I would be like, oh, Austin Ellis, what do you think about this? What do you think about this?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, Jaffy, I think you should get that. Or, oh, I don't think this would work. Just to bounce ideas off of someone.
Right.
And it just gives you a different perspective. And of course, you have an idea in your head, and of course asking someone else, they might say, "Oh, Jaffy, XYZ, and this may not work with what this you got." You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of it's crucial to have someone, but that doesn't mean you can't do it alone, because
right,
a lot of these guys, like the OG guys, they've done it by themselves, right? And look at them now.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. Like it's like breeding with the ultrasound, right? You can breed it without it, but having it is just going to be easy, makes it easier.
Right.
True.
Right. You have tools to work with. And Austin and Billy is a tool.
Exactly. I wouldn't say a tool, like,
not in that sense.
You guys have it too. The I guess the phrase, "or you're a tool."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rephrase that one.
Yeah, but like pretty much, yeah. Like
they're live right now, so they're not going to see this. So if I call them a tool, I call them a tool.
Sometimes Billy pops in. I don't want him to pop in, and you're going, "Yeah, they're a tool."
Yeah. But pretty much, it's like to have them. It's like, it's like an ultrasound. It's crucial to your future, and and especially look at I wouldn't have hit that Enchi or that Blade Ultramel Clown if it wasn't for Austin's male. So, it's definitely a good one.
Yep. What a tool to have.
Yep. The sharpest tool.
This conversation does not leave here, okay, Jaffy? But you're right. You have the prior knowledge. You were in this before. You got out of it, came back. Of course, there's genes that you've never seen before since you came back.
Yeah.
And they're here to, explain new genes to you and what these genes do, when you combine them. And that's amazing.
Yeah.
Bod, welcome. Jen Bug, your little sister.
That's my sister.
Yeah.
Other than the clown and Ultramel, is there anything else that you're really working heavy, or are those the ones that you're mostly focusing on?
Yeah, so this season I also went for Ultra Pied stuff, and finally after the second try I hit an Ultra Pied.
Good.
Yeah, so those ones I couldn't really bring on my own because they just came out the egg, so I don't want to bother them too much.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm shooting for. So I have 2 clutches for Ultra Pied, and then I have a third one that should ovulate soon, and that should be another Ultra Pied clutch.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I did a Pied double het MJ Exantic Lavender to a Pied double het MJ Exantic Lavender. So I got 7 eggs from that female.
Good.
We're shooting for a triple recessive on that one. Nothing like out of this world, but it'd be cool to hit an MJ Exantic Lavender Pied. So
yes.
Oh yeah.
And then I have a Confusion Pastel Firefly Confusion Batman clutch too.
Good God.
We'll see about that one. Last year I didn't hit no clown, so hopefully this female is bigger now, so hopefully we hit some crazy combos in that one. And yeah, I think there's one more clutch. I think that's it. Yeah, I think there's one more, but it's a Pastel Entry Ultramel Het Clown. I don't know if she's gonna go, but I just wrote her off because I don't think she's going, but she's good for next season though.
Awesome. Now, I'm gonna say family, but you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, Julia. Yeah.
Is she involved with you in the snakes?
No, she's involved in a sense where she supports me, and like when I do YouTube, she's the one that would do my thumbnails.
Okay.
So to that degree, she's in it with me, but she's not buying or like helping me clean poop. So
she's not the queen of snake poop.
No. But like for me, I don't mind as long as you like. The main thing in this hobby, right, is support. Because with the support,
absolutely,
you can achieve anything, and it just takes that dedication, and that way. Like for me, like I did a Pastel Enchi double het Ultra Pied to a double het Ultra Pied. So to hit the visual ultra pied is 1 in 16.
Right.
Season I missed it on 2 clutches and 11 eggs total. This season I did the same pairing, and when I cut the first one, that ultra pied clutch, I cut it with Julia, and I'm thinking like, Julia, I don't think I hit it this season, and it almost got to my head. Like I'm thinking like, like, you know, I guess I'll just give up. Like in a sense where I'm not gonna do it again, and only for me to come back a couple of days later and be like, Julia, there's an ultra pied in here. I'm calling her, sending her videos, a picture, and all that. And like, you know, it's sometimes it gets a hold of you, and you know, especially when the highs are highs, the lows are lows.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta pick yourself up, and with that support, you know, talking to Julia, she was like, Jaffy, it's okay. You know, you'll do it next season, this and that. And you need those kind of words to push forward, because sometimes you don't have that support, then boom, you're gone. You know, it's all over. So I think for what it is to survive and be, you know, mentally all in there for this breeding, is you need support.
Yeah. I see T and Keisha popped in.
T and Keisha.
Thank you. We missed you guys Saturday. I know you guys had some car issues, rental, something at the airport, and we wish we would have been able to see you. But we will see you at Tinley in November.
Yes. No.
So October? No. Wait. October.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's October?
Yeah.
September,
sure.
October.
No.
Yes. September is Arlington.
Yes.
October is Tinley.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you there, Key and Tisha. Oops. Well, I'm tongue tied.
It was a long
weekend.
drive.
Yeah.
To back to what you were saying though, to touch point on that, at whatever level you have support in this industry, makes such a difference, because whether it's, you know, like us, where we're all in together, and I'm cleaning just as much snake poop and rat poop or whatever, and we're buying each other like our Christmas gifts, our snakes to each other, you know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, you know, our snakes. Or if it's just those words of encouragement like you talk about, it makes such a huge difference, because I hear other people in the industry and they're like, well, my husband doesn't do this or my wife doesn't, and there's such a disconnect, and I'm like, I don't understand, you know, how do you don't have that?
But how can you juggle the steaks and the rats and all that?
Because we do spend so much time, because they have so much time that it's involved with the cleaning, the care, and all the other things that go with it, the selling and all of those things, if you are into the selling part of it. And I'm like, it does take a lot of time away from your family, and if you are, you know, like us, it makes it so much easier. So I wonder how other people, you know, kind of juggle that. So it kind of always intrigues me to hear how other people do, you know.
Even on the negative side of that, it's like, for example, you have let's just say a husband, right? So let's say the husband is full throttle on the reptiles and, you know, breeding rats, this and that, and let's just say the wife isn't as fond of it, right? So another thing too is, if the wife isn't as fond of the whole idea, the husband is gonna be super busy with rats, snakes, all these different things. Now the wife might feel like, hey, you're not spending time with me.
Nothing, right? Yeah.
And that whole, it's not the fact that the husband is doing that because he hates her or anything. It's just, these are live things, right? These things need to be watered, fed, cleaned. You can't, and knowing, like, for me, I'm super picky. I can't open a bin and see it like dirty and then close it again. So that's why my main focus was to keep it small, keep it powerful. That way I'm not spending 3, 4, or 5 hours. Plus I work construction, so I work 10-hour days. For me to come home and spend another 10 or let's say 3 hours a day cleaning, I couldn't do it. And it's about the balance, right? You have a balance of life and hobby. And of course, if it's a business, then you have to, juggle it a little bit. But that's a step you took, knowing what it was. So it's not as easy as just breeding and stuff. So there's a lot of credit I give to people, and for me, I couldn't have done it without her and all the people around me. So that's why I always, since the day one, I've always give credit where credit's due. Yep. What I've done, it's I would never have been who I am.
Mm-hmm. Now, is she coming down to Tinley with you?
No, she's, like I said, she likes them, but she's not.
She likes them, but she's not.
Yeah, so we went with I don't know if you guys knew, but we went to go see Colin and Dee in LA last year.
Okay.
So that was my first time in LA, but I went with Julia, so it was like a smooth trip, but at the same time, just to see LA and stuff. So she came with.
Yeah.
You couldn't have picked two better. I love both of them.
Love them.
I
love
love KG and D. Love them.
Yeah, because you actually did a video out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure enough.
And,
and I was jealous. Here I am in the States, and I haven't been out there to see them.
Yeah. Hey, you guys are in what state again?
We're in Missouri.
Okay, so how far of a flight is it to LA for you guys?
It would probably be 18, 20, maybe even a little farther. We're 8 hours from Tinley.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
we get to see them usually at Arlington and Tinley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you were talking about, or Angie mentioned, if you're into even the selling.
Yeah.
Are you vending yet, or do you plan on vending?
I was thinking about, because I don't have like this season, because of the Some Girls Reabsorb, I'm only at 7 clutch, or potentially 7 clutches, but I don't think. I mean, who knows? There's an expo in September, which is like the Canadian Tinley, I guess you can call it.
Okay.
But I personally don't know if I will vend. It depends too, right? Because if babies are leaving, then it's almost like there's no point to vend because I don't have enough to vend. But we'll see. I mean, for now, I don't think I will. But last minute, maybe I'll vend with Austin or Elias, or maybe even 3 of us. But
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got any other split clutches going on with him?
No, we had that. We had another female, but she ended up reabsorbing. So yeah, so it bummed me out, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wish we lived up there with you guys. And we had the friendship like you and Austin.
Yeah,
because I could just imagine looking at your collection and going, "Oh my God, would you think you would do a split clutch with us?" I mean, just
you know what though. I don't do the cold.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we don't do cold.
I don't do the cold.
I don't do the cold. I gotta go move south with Ashley and Kyle and
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
The older we get,
I gotta move south with Ashley and Kyle.
Yeah. So talking about you don't do the cold. Were you born and raised in Canada?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were from your family is not though, right?
No. My mom and dad were born in Ethiopia, so
that's what I thought. Okay.
So they were born there, and then, they were born Ethiopia, and then I was born just down Toronto. So
okay.
So have you visited back there?
No, I haven't, which is funny. Yeah, they've went. I didn't live with my dad, but he's went multiple times. My mom's went multiple times, so it is what it is. I definitely want to go, but now that I'm older, it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go when I was a kid. I'm not really missing anything.
Yeah.
Do you see what you just heard?
Supposed to be
my sister
going south, not north. Yeah, but a collection like that, I could possibly move north.
Yeah.
But for 1 or 2 breeding seasons, then I'm out, Jaffy. That's it, I'm done.
Yeah, the one thing I do wish importing and exporting was I wish it was easier, because if it was, we wouldn't have to deal with all this paperwork and all that. But aside from that, like for example, to go to where we are to I guess it would be Niagara Falls in Buffalo. only like an hour and a half. So imagine that. Like that's an hour and a half to get to America, the closest part of America, and then imagine to ship. But obviously, it's illegal to drive them over. But
right,
you know, it's obviously.
So this actually yesterday we were in New York.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, but we were down farther south, down by the city.
Yeah.
I think Niagara Falls was still probably a couple 3 hours away, if not farther. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be, because I think Niagara Falls like right at the tip.
Yeah, you're getting voted off the island as well.
I saw that. Ashley's voting me off the island. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I know we wanted to move this up a little early so you had some time with the family and that.
But he also has to work.
And you got to work.
That's why we wanted to do it early enough, because he's in construction work.
And he needs to get into bed.
Go to bed.
So you got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm good for a couple more.
Okay. We also want to do some pictures from the barbecue.
Yes, but do we want to go ahead and let Jaffy get to bed, and then we can finish that up? Unless Jaffy wants to see the pictures. I mean, Jaffy, we'll leave this to you.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. So we like I said, we went out to Jeremy's this weekend with Warful's Morphs. He had the barbecue.
We had so much fun.
Great turnout. We do have some pictures showing. I don't know what Holly. So Holly from Texoma. That was a quick little preview.
That was a quick little preview.
She did. Holly is amazing.
Yeah.
So Holly drove up from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
She drove up Wednesday night, stayed with us Wednesday night.
Yeah.
We headed out Thursday morning.
Yes.
We've been stuck in the car for 2,000 miles, 1,500 miles, something like that.
We drove all the way out to Pennsylvania, up to New York to see our other brother and sister, Courtney and Eric from Drop Time,
and then headed back. I only farted twice, and she caught me both times. But I said, you know what? After like 1,500 miles, and I only farted twice, that's pretty good. You should not complain.
How long of a drive was that, like hour-wise?
Oh, I just want to say that I just thank God that I have been sick with allergies the entire time, and I can't really smell anything. So it was 16 going out to Jeremy's.
Oh wow.
We split it up into 2 8-hour days.
Wow.
And then yesterday coming home, it was it ended up being about 17 and a half, but we split it up again into 2 days.
Wow, that's a lot of driving.
Yeah, but I tell you what, we had a blast. It was nice, actually, like what you said earlier. You know, we've been chatting and all that, and then actually being able to put a face, actually talking to them in person.
Yeah,
that's what was so amazing about this. You know, actually being able to say, okay, we've talked on the internet, you know, we've done lives with each other, but to be next to each other and just, it's so much different.
You can look in the chat and go, I know that face now. That face, Bill's face. I know that face.
Yeah. Bobby was not able to come. He had to work. That's Holly's husband with Texoma. But we've been down to their house. So look, and there's Phil right there.
That's what I said. I said, I know that face now.
I'm going to tell a little story. So we've been on chats. We've been on lives for 4 years now. You're going to tell on yourself. That's right. I'm going to tell on myself.
You're going to tell on yourself.
You know, we've been in chats. Phil's been in the chats. Mm-hmm. Phil is fucking amazing. He's so knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew his name, right?
Yep.
So in my mind, I'm thinking he's this knowledgeable. He's an older dude.
Yeah.
I'm immediately thinking like in his 60s.
Yeah.
Bald head.
Yeah.
You know, just typical old man.
Yeah.
So we get to Jeremy's, and this guy walks up next to me. He goes, "Hey, I'm Phil." I said, "Hey, I'm Jeff." He goes, "I know who you are." He goes, "I'm with
Finger snakes.
Finger snakes."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, uh-huh." And the wheels are turning.
Yeah, I know those ones. Yeah.
And I'm like, and it took probably 15 seconds. I said, "Phil Snyder?" He said, "Yeah." And dude, I was so floored. Yeah. I mean, I still can't stop talking about it because that's how shocked I was.
He's just a handsome young guy. He could be our kid.
He's like 30 years old.
Yeah, he's just like, he's young enough to be our kid.
But he's been in it since he was a little baby. Yeah. And he is knowledgeable.
Oh, yeah. Especially like his solar panel work and all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
One intelligent human being. And, you know, he's definitely, I think it's because Phil doesn't really post his face. That's what it is.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Keeps everything kind of on the quiet side. Yep. Very, very down.
And it shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, completely shocked the shit out of me. Yeah. Greg and TJ, I mean, just as fun in person than they are, you know, on the lives and that. Just wild and crazy. Don from Uptown Exotics. Oh my God. He's a character. Love him to death.
I love Don.
Yeah. Nicole, Lady Tis.
It looked like you guys had a wonderful time.
Yep. Our nephew's on.
Our nephew's in the house.
Yeah. So it was just an amazing weekend. And we love being able to get with our family and hang out.
Yeah.
And just chit chat, and it doesn't even have to be about snakes. I mean, just
I did get to pick my carpet though.
You want to talk about that real quick?
I do want to talk about that real quick. I did. Part of the fun of the go was meeting everybody, but I also, my brother Jeremy from Warfels, we have had this kind of.
We're trading snakes.
We're trading snakes.
Yep.
He's getting an acid boy from me, and I'm getting a carpet from him because I started out with carpets, and I've wanted a carpet for so long, and I've told him it didn't matter how long it took, it didn't matter what. The only person I was ever going to get one from was him.
Yeah.
So I was going out there to pick out my carpet.
Yeah.
I held every one of them little boogers.
And got bit how many times?
Every single one of them but one.
Yeah.
And I picked mine. So number 7 is coming home with me.
Yeah. So we need to get him on some food, and he's coming out.
He'll come out as soon as he's eaten a little bit. But his name is number 7, Jack Daniels.
Yeah. He's got a perfect number 7 on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's definitely yeah. I always have some carpets and they get big. I didn't think they get that big.
Yeah. He'll get pretty big. And then we came home with another one from our brother and sister Courtney and Eric.
Yeah.
From Drop Time.
Yeah. Just going through his collection, showing off your collection. I mean, that's what it was. And he said, these are the ones available, and gas, hotels, and that. We did not expect to go out there to buy any snakes. I mean, we were on a budget.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said, "Well, you paired that acid to your leopard this year, right?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "We got 7 eggs, I think."
7.
He said, I want one of those acid leopards." I said, "Okay, not a problem." So we're going through his collection, and we are very. The last call for alcohol. You know what to do. Something is different from prior to last call. Be the first to comment. First one in the comments wins a T-shirt from TER and a sticker pack. So let's go ahead and do it. So yes, Eric, we're very low on female clown stuff, and he had some cinnamon clowns that he hatched out, and when I see it pop up, I'll go ahead and let it go. So I said, I hate to count the chickens before they hatch and that. We don't know what we're going to get.
Yeah.
And he said, take this cinnamon clown female home with you. And, and if you don't hit anything, we'll work something out. So we did. We brought a female cinnamon clown home with us that will work awesome when she gets a little bigger.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. So I have not seen anything pop up.
I have not seen it pop up yet.
So there is something different from prior to the last call. We'll run this for about another 8 minutes or so. Well, 9 minutes. Right at an hour, we're in the live. We're gonna let Jaffy go ahead and get some sleep. He's a busy man. It's a federal holiday for us tomorrow, so none of us work.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. They gave you guys a Tuesday. It would have made more sense for the Monday. That way you have a nice long weekend.
Yeah. So I was supposed to work today, but I took vacation so I could end up having the full time.
You got an extra long weekend.
Yeah. There's no names just because we're going through the comments, Bobby. Come on now. Comments go away, the names pop back up.
Yeah. How's you guys' season been?
It started out slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very slow.
It started out really slow.
And then just back to back. We have 10 clutches in the incubator right now.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
We cut the first one July 20th is 60 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good deal.
Nephew. We have 2 more clutches for sure that will be going. Yeah. But we just started pairing about 7 more females.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get these out of the incubator and let these start building and that, and then we don't know who's going to take this second 7.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to shoot with that black pastel again, see if she starts building up again.
Yeah.
Thankfully, one of our daughters was able to pull 2 clutches while we were gone.
Yeah. We actually had, first time moms. 30 days that doesn't mean anything for these first time moms.
No.
Yeah.
And most of our collection is first time moms. I mean, we only had 4 clutches last year, and our hatchlings.
Thank you, TJ.
TJ's got it. My glasses are off the head now.
T-shirt and a sticker pack from TER. Yeah.
So we will get with you, and I did not finish my PBR yet. So we left out of here. Right. So we left out Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Our chocolate pastel pinstripe girl was laying eggs.
Oh wow.
We were like, well, shit. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit, let her finish laying eggs. We'll go ahead and pull that clutch, and then hit the road.
Yeah.
10 o'clock rolls around, she's still laying. We're like, we got to go.
We got to get on the road.
And so our daughters, Nikita and Ashley with Pip Stalkers, called them up, said, hey, girls, can you run by the house, see if she's done laying? If so, the box is already made. It's in the incubator. Can you go ahead and just pull it?
Yeah.
So Nikita's like, yeah, I get off work about 5:30. I got to run home, and then I'll be over. Cool.
Yeah.
So she gets over here. She was like, well, she's still got an egg in her. And now this is 12, 13 hours later. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So she goes, I'm going to put her back on the eggs. I'll come back tomorrow night and check on her. So she came back the following night.
Yeah.
And she still had the egg in her.
Oh.
So Ryan, with Superior Skills, she works with him. And so she called him up and got the problem fixed. She got the egg out. It's not a viable egg anymore. The egg is out. She's okay.
Yeah.
And then Angie was like, hey, can you have her check on this other girl? She's supposed to be going today.
Yeah.
Pulled the tub. She was on eggs.
Oh,
Yeah, so they really helped us out this weekend.
Yeah. Kyle, you're awesome. You're awesome, Kyle. Thank you.
Okay, so TJ's or Kyle's to go ahead and get it hooked up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are sitting almost right at an hour.
Yeah.
How can people reach out to you?
So Instagram, Jaffy Exotics, and then on Morph Market, same thing. And I have a Facebook, but I'm not like super into the Facebook, but Instagram and Morph Market is probably the best. And then my YouTube, I have same.
What nights do you and KG go live?
We go live on every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday at 7. So
okay.
Make sure you guys check him and KG out Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Time.
I don't think we will be live this week, but the week after we should be back again.
Okay.
And you will be at Tinley this fall.
Should be, yeah.
Okay. If everything goes right.
If everything goes right.
We'll be driving there, so it should be fun.
Okay. Are you guys to rent the car from the same company?
No, we are. we got a different now. Yeah.
That car was a little sketchy, wasn't it?
Oh, more than sketchy. That's before we end the live. So Austin. So I told Austin, if we drive, you're driving. I'm not stepping because like as you guys know, I'm a little taller. So for me, it's super uncomfortable to drive even for an hour. My leg starts to get cramped up. So 8 hours, I would lose my mind. So I told Austin, like, I don't want to drive. So he said, okay, I'll drive. So I got my friend to rent a car. So at first I told my friend, like, oh, I don't know if this car is good. He's like, don't worry, it's good. It's good. I said, all right. And as soon as we started driving, I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be a crazy ride. So we drove 4 hours to the border. And as we got to the border, I had to use the washroom. So I quickly went into Tim Hortons, which is like a coffee store. And I ran in. And then I ran back out, and I'm like, "Okay, Austin, let's go." And then he turns on the car like, he's like, I'm like, Austin, don't stop trolling me. Like, let's go. He's like, I'm not. I'm like, holy shit, don't tell me this. He can't be pulling this shit. He's like, I'm not driving. Let's go. I'm trying. So I'm like, holy shit. So I called my friend. I'm like, what's going on? This car, da. He's like, oh, just boosted. Did you leave just because we left the, like the phone charger in, killed the battery. So I'm
really?
Like, yeah. And that's how like, trust me, we got an earful from Kylan and Dee. They're like, we're going to die in this thing. I'm like, you guys are complaining. We're in this thing from home. One way out with this. But no, but this time we're going to rent a legit, I guess an SUV or I don't know, something Austin was saying, something like that. And then
oh man,
that's awesome.
What it was, it took us there, got us back home, and my friend only charged me and my Austin, I think it was maybe $120 for the whole trip.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, that's
not bad, but obviously now looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, I love it. So we made it safe, but it was a
yeah.
I remember we picked up Dee and Kylan from the airport as we're driving. I'm like, I don't know. Like, we're gonna get an actual nice car, But,
well, hopefully you can use your phone chargers this time when you come back.
You can use.
Well, at this point, fully charged before we leave because that we don't get the charger. But it was a good trip. I mean, the whole experience was fun, including that part. So it's cool.
Yeah.
We had so much fun with you guys.
Oh yeah.
It was such a blast.
Yeah. But where are we to go Saturday night now though?
Yeah, no, that's
Big D's moving.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But who knows? I mean, hopefully something.
We'll figure something out.
We will find something where we can all meet up.
We can all go out.
Yeah, it was a fun time for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So before we say goodbye to you, what's the best reptile shipping company out there?
Right here.
Exactly. Ship your reptiles.
Yeah.
You're shipping snakes, receiving snakes. Make sure it's coming through. Ship your reptiles.
Yep.
Best customer service out there.
Yeah, and they're coming to Canada too, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Of course, the Canadians, but stay tuned for that. Yeah.
Good deal.
Thank you so much for
Jaffy,
joining us.
Thank you so much for hopping on here. We really appreciate you.
And we can't wait to see you in. When is it? October, November? October.
Yeah.
Whenever it is.
Yeah.
October. I gotta keep him on schedule, Jaffy.
It's only shows. I don't blame him.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Appreciate
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. You want to go ahead and
take us out?
Take us out of here, baby.
Out of here.
I smell food downstairs.
Do you smell food?
Oh my God. Our daughters are cooking right now and I smell it.
We did the whole trip, and now the daughters are cooking dinner for us.
They've been pulling eggs for us, and now they're cooking for us. I
tell you, we can't beat it. Yeah. All right, we love y'all. Thank you guys so much for hopping in here. If we forgot to mention you because you were at the barbecue, please don't hate us. We're tired.
Yeah, there were so many people.
And if we missed you in the chat
tonight, I see Will's in now.
Yeah. It was so nice to meet y'all and get to talk to you, and we had so much fun with you.
And again, Holly, Texoma Exotics, thank you so much for sponsoring us. Thank you for doing what you do for us. We couldn't do it without you. Nikki, make sure you go out and follow Holly with Texoma Exotics.
Pip Stalkers, our girls, our daughters, for taking care of everything while we were gone, and to everybody else, we'll be right here doing what we love, loving what we do, and y'all keep chasing your dream. We love y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.